going through your mind since you saw the injury, and where to go from here?
Hurt to see. We'll be missed on this defense. Y'all all know his impact. But that's give us, more guys up front, more opportunities when they come to, rush cause havoc. But, with his absence, we got to step up front.
Have you been able to speak with him since he went out?
Yeah, when I came in, told him to keep his head up. But we're going to finish strong for him. So that's what I told him. I'm going to keep in contact with him throughout, what he's doing. But that was my first message to him. But, yeah, it hurt, bro. It hurt.
How hard was it to kind of get back into the game, I guess, after that?
I don't want to say get back into the game after that because, you see a star player like that go down. Everything goes up as on the defense. Trying to finish the game strong for him, trying to finish the game strong for us. Situation when we go on the field, we got to find a way to get off, period.
What kind of did their offense kind of do in that second half to have as much rhythm as they did?
Just manage the game, run the ball, get off the play action, and a lot of quick throws. We got to find a way to, like I said, be effective and find a way to go off the field as defense.
How much is there shock when Micah goes down like that, given the way that he plays? He almost seems indestructible. You almost forget that can happen. I don't know if you ever do, but is there an element of shock when you see that?
I don't even know how to put it in words, but like I said, that shit ain't seen, man.
How physical was that? It looked like two playoff teams, playoff atmosphere, intensity, especially early on.
Yeah, playoff game. It's going to be playoff games for us throughout the rest of the season that we have. But, it was a good test for us, understanding the environment, understanding what we need to do, and we be ready for the next opportunity.
Was it chippy? We saw you in exchange pregame with Milan, Singleton, somebody else.
A little bit. Got the juices flowing, but that's either here or there. We got to find a way to finish and come up with a win.
What was said to Singleton?
I don't know. We got to find a way to win.
How do you guys kind of bounce back? Short week, division opponent, and you may be without some guys.
Yeah, get right to work. Hold on to this loss for the next hour, 30 minutes, and just understand we got a short week. Got to flip the page, get back on the Bears. I think they had a hell of a game today. So, just got to get back on track, and that's what we're going to do.
Coming off a game like this, is that maybe a short week kind of help where you have guys some banged up, but you need to just get back to work? You don't have time to really do all of it at all. Well, I mean, you get right back into it with a big-time division game.
Yeah.
Does that help when you're coming off a game like this where guys are banged up? Maybe you're a little bit low?
Our mindset, man, anytime you lose in the league, you can't wait for the next opportunity. So we got another opportunity coming up on Saturday. I feel like we are pros on all three phases on the ball of this team. So everybody's going to take care of their body and we'll be ready by Saturday.